start envisioning the door to your current season closing as you are walking out and walking into your next season of life. Okay, so if you are getting ready to go to work right now and you're just like, I fucking hate this job. I can't stand my boss, the people I work with. Oh my God, if I have to deal with them another day, or the people, maybe the clients, I don't know. And you know, you have your little routine you do as you're getting ready to go to work, leave your house. I want you to start envisioning it as not such a negative, but as like, hey, this isn't permanent. This door is going to close. And I want you to, as you get yourself ready, I don't want you to say, this is my last day. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to just embody the feeling of this season is coming to an end. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you are all doing wonderful. If you listened to the last episode 94, then you heard the awesome news that I received, which I guess at this point would be about 2 weeks ago when you hear this. So about 2 weeks ago, this podcast, Revive with Janna, was number four in the United States on Apple Podcasts in nutrition. That is absolutely huge. It is insane. If I don't sound super excited, do not mistake my excitement. I am still in disbelief. I am still just like, it's very surreal. And that's not all. I also got to number 42 in the United States in health and fitness category. That is huge, guys. You have no idea. Just to be in the top 100 in the United States in these categories is absolutely amazing. Like that's every podcaster's dream. To have in two different categories, and one I'm at number 4. And guys, I'm ahead of people in the charts that I followed and looked up to, 11 years ago when I was very sick with Lyme disease. To think how far I've come in my journey. Like I said, I can get real emotional about it, but I'm not going to cry right now. Just to see my journey, to know my journey, to know the depths of hell I was in and where I'm at today. Wow. And hey, what better way to segue into today's episode, which is about manifesting and mindset. And I want to talk about that. I'm a big into manifesting, and there was a long time I didn't understand it. In fact, I just looked up at the recording clock, and when I looked up, it was 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So, haha! If you understand numbers, then you know that there's significant meaning there, and little things like that. How funny! I rarely look at that clock. Rarely do I look at it. I don't like to actually look at myself when I'm recording. And so the fact I'd never look at it, and I did, and it was 2 minutes and 22 seconds, and I'm talking about manifesting and mindset and energy. Well, so anyway, it took me a long time to understand manifesting. I used to just think it was like, oh, you make a vision board and you just really think about what it is that you want, and you act like you already have it or you already are. And that's not at all what it is. It really isn't. It's not about being obsessed with some purpose or goal or desire. That's not at all what it is. You really, really got to peel back the layers of what it is. People just want to know, like, okay, cool. I get it. Manifesting just like, yeah, that's what you do when you really want something. You want to know your purpose, and like, yeah, cool. That's what I want. So can you just tell me really quick what I need to do? Like, give me the shortcut version. No, that's not how it works. Because if you do not understand what manifesting is and how it really happens layer by layer, it's impossible for you to do it. It doesn't mean things aren't going to come your way. It just means manifesting is being able to tap into an energy source and being able to tap into your future self, knowing that before you came into this life, you already got it all lined out. You already have everything that it is that you desire. If you desire something super, super deep, like on a deep level, not just like, oh yeah, everybody wants to be a billionaire. Cool. That's not what I'm talking about. In other words, um, when something really resonates with you, like on a real deep level, and you think it's just some sort of desire, that though there's a reason. Your body's kind of letting you know, like, hey, 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 that's for you. That's meant for you. There's a reason you feel very strong about that. And I think a lot of times people are just like, come on, you think I'm ever going to be a number one bestseller? They give up. They don't even try. But if you understand how it really works, if you understand first and foremost, if you don't believe what I'm about to tell you or what I'm telling you, eh, don't even listen to the episode then. Oh, I can't believe you said that. Yeah, don't listen to this episode if you're not going to truly open your mind and try to understand what I'm telling you. Okay. Now, when before we were in our mother's womb, before we came into this life, um, because reincarnation is real, we literally decided, these are who our parents are going to be. These are going to be the people that, um, we learn lessons from. These are going to be our adversities. And you have it all lined out, knowing that if you choose in life to get through those things, to learn the lessons and not be the victim, then you know that it will get you exactly where you need to be to accomplish what you need to accomplish in this life. The thing is that when we come into our bodies, when we're born, the thing is that when those things come our way, we actually have to choose through free will if we are going to overcome it, if we are going to allow it to teach us. And I didn't have to view Lyme disease the way I did. The turning point when I decided, fuck this. I'm going to believe in the impossible. I don't care what the doctors say and what everyone else says. I'm going to choose to believe different, because if not, that's going to kill me within its own right, right? And I've just been through too much where I made a choice in my mindset to believe in the impossible, to say yes to me. I've been through too much willingly to not believe any of this. It's just true. It's there. So, anyways, let's get to it. What I want to talk to you today is not your typical manifesting, right? You can listen to it. By the way, if you want somebody really, really awesome to help you with manifesting, Gabby Bernstein, I'm sure most of you know who she is. She is an absolutely amazing spiritual teacher. Just had a new book come out. She's like a 10-time New York Times bestseller. And I love listening to her podcast on YouTube and her little shorts and stuff. Just absolutely love it. And my other favorite teacher who actually teaches um, Kabbalism is David Guillaume. Wow, he really blows me away. And the way he talks resonates with me. It's my style. Those two people alone, Gabby Bernstein and David Guillaume, if you start listening to them, um, you'll understand a lot of what I'm telling you, right? And what I'm going to share with you today is not something I learned from them, but I'm trying to tell you, if you really want to learn the manifesting, what it truly means, and energy and how energy works, if you really want to learn that, listen to them. Okay. So what I'm going to share you is something that I've just done for a long time. And I was telling my best friend Jennifer, hey girl, I know you're listening. I was telling her on the phone the other day, she was talking to me about, something in her life. And I was like, yeah, girl, I'm with you. I think that's a great idea. Something feels really good about that. And I said, Jennifer, there's something I want to share with you. I said, I'm actually just realizing as I tell you this, that this is something I've done for a long time. And it's just funny if you think about that, all the things that you just do naturally, right? By habit, that you might not realize how awesome that is, and how, much I could help other people. And so I've I've just been holding on to this little nugget, not realizing like, hey, share it. So I'm gonna share it with you. And that is, first of all, the reason I'm talking about all the manifesting and learning it is that if you know what manifesting is and you truly know what it is, which by the way, if you do think you truly know what it is, still listen to these people because I've learned so much from them. It's really helped me out a lot. And the one thing I learned is that manifesting does not work if you are trying to force it, if you are obsessing over it, because when you do those things, you actually are not being flexible, you're not being open and receptive, and the universe can't mold you and shape you and you know get you to where you need to be, right? And so, anyways, in manifesting, one of the number one things you always hear is to absolutely embody the feeling of what it's going to feel like to reach what it is you're manifesting. So, for example, I'm like, I want to be the number one female motivational speaker in the entire world, which is actually one of my desires. So, when I think about that, I think, how would that feel? And I try to embody that. And I just embody it because when you embody it, that's you attracting the energy. You're attracting, and again, that's why it's important to know the breakdown of manifesting because then you understand that you already are these things. Your future self's already there, right? You already are all of these things. These things are there for you. That's why there's a magnetism towards it. You just have to hone in on it, right? So, everyone who knows anything about manifesting knows that that's one of the big things you do is you try to embody what it would feel like to have to be what it is you want, to what you desire. But here's what I want to share with you today. This is my manifesting slash mindset tip. Start envisioning the door to your current season that you want closed, right? Especially if you're in a stuck season and you feel stuck. What we do when we feel stuck in a season or we lost or like I forgotten about or just like confused, overwhelmed, when you're in a season like that, typically what one does is they focus so much on what it is that they want. It almost becomes obsessive and you obsess over it and it makes you really dislike your current situation, your current season even more. And what that does, and I understand it, been there, done that multiple times, even recently, but what that does is it actually blocks you from receiving and it actually keeps you in your current not so fun season longer. And so I recently was in that and I had to realize my own thing I used to do, which is when you're in a moment where a season where you feel stuck, I want you to stop focusing and obsessing so much about getting out of it in the sense of like you just hate it more. You can't stand it. I can't go to this job another day. And oh my God, I'm never going to be this. I'll never get there. Da, da, da. I want that so bad. Stop that shit. Start envisioning the door to your current season closing as you are walking out and walking into your next season of life. Okay. So if you are getting ready to go to work right now and you're just like, I fucking hate this job. I can't stand my boss, the people I work with. And my God, if I have to deal with them another day or the people, maybe the clients, I don't know. And you know, you have your little routine you do as you're getting ready to go to work and leave your house. I want you to start envisioning it as not such a negative, but as like, hey, this isn't permanent. This door is going to close. And I want you to, as you get yourself ready, I don't want you to say, this is my last day. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to just embody the feeling of this season is coming to an end. I have a limited number of times left of me getting ready for this, of me doing this exact little thing I do to go to this job, to get ready to leave the house. And I feel this door closing and I feel this season is coming to an end right now. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for this current season because it taught me patience and I've learned what I don't want and what kind of work I don't like and the kind of people I don't want to be around anymore. Whatever it is, I'm just giving an example. And I'm grateful for it. And I'm also grateful I'm walking out of this door this season of life, and I can envision myself walking into the next chapter of my life. That is what you do. It helps get you through the stuck seasons. When you envision your current stuck season or uncomfortable time, when you can envision the door closing without bitterness or hate for it, but just an acceptance and, in fact, a gratefulness for it. A gratefulness because you in this moment are choosing to, you know what, whatever it is I need to learn, show me as I am exiting the season. Because now that I'm asking the universe to show me what it is, I now can walk out of this door. But the universe has been waiting for me to choose to learn, to choose for this uncomfortable time, this uncomfortable season to be my teacher. And now that I've realized that, now that I'm asking, hey, show me what it is. Now I know I can walk through this door and I can close it and I see it closing and I'm now walking into my new chapter, a better chapter of my life. My friends, I just needed to share that with you today. And I bet one of you needed to hear that. So remember that. Envision the door of your current uncomfortable season. Maybe you're stuck, you don't know what to do, or you just feel like nothing's happening. It's for a reason, my friends. It is because you need to learn patience and always, always, always connect with the universe and say, hey, what is it you're trying to show me? What do I need to learn? How may I be of service? And envision yourself walking out of that door of that universe, of that season. I'm sorry. Envision yourself walking out the door of that season and you're grateful for it. You're at peace with it. You're content. You know it was sent on purpose, not an accident. And now you're walking into the new season of your life. That's what you do. That's my manifestation / mindset tip for the day. It helps stop you from obsessing over your future, obsessing over getting out of that season. And it creates a peaceful feeling inside. And it allows the universe to guide you much, much faster. It allows you to get to the door of the next season of your life much faster, my friends. Remember, resistance creates resistance. Okay? The more you try to force something, the harder it's going to be. Everything breaks under pressure. Love you all. Have an amazing day, an amazing week. Talk to you soon.